Hello everyone, welcome back to the Crawcast. I'm your host George Krawczak, and these are my predictions for Backlash 2024. The first match is the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. My prediction is that there will be a new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will win. It just makes sense to me. It feels like WWE has told this story so many times before, where people will team up, win the titles, and then break up. Ultimately, I think they will be a tag team for a little while. I think they'll break up probably at Clash of the Castle, and will have their blow-off match at SummerSlam. It is funny to me because it feels like the women's tag teams titles have been used more to break up teams rather than actually elevate women's tag teams. If they want to do the breakup here, I can see either Bianca or Jade turning heel and costing them the match, but I do not see that happening at least this early in their tag team. I also think Bianca will be the one to eventually turn heel because they are really building Jade up to be like a force to be reckoned with and one of the top women's wrestlers. And I just don't think they want to waste that momentum and have people boo her so quickly. The next match is the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga versus Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. My prediction is that the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga will win. It just makes sense to me. WWE is building them up as the next big faction, and I think it makes sense to have them beat some older upper level superstars. Kind of reminds me of the Shield's newer and just debuting, and that's all they did was beat kind of older upper level guys with nothing to do. So I think they will win. The next match is Bayley versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton. This match is a little bit more difficult for me to predict because I think this could go a few different ways, but ultimately I think Bayley will retain. I'm a huge Tiffany Stratton fan, and I can see her winning this title, but I think Bayley retains here because her reign is just got started. She just won the belt at WrestleMania, and it feel really odd to just end it before it started. And you also have Naomi there to take the pin, so Tiffany and Bayley will both look out coming strong. I do think Tiffany will become a WWE champion sooner rather than later, but I just think the issue is ending Bayley's reign way too quickly. Maybe have Tiffany beat Bayley at SummerSlam or something like that. The next match is Damian Priest versus Jey Uso. I feel like this match is a lot like the Women's Championship match in the sense that it could go either way. I think Damian Priest will ultimately win there because whoever wins this is just going to lose to Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. I can see them doing a face versus heel thing and having Jey win here, but it'll also be a good moment if Jey wins here. It'll get the fans happy and excited. But I also feel like they're setting up the Judgment Day to implode, and Finn Balor will ultimately cost Damian Priest the title. I just don't see that happening here, because Damian Priest's reign just started. He just won the belt at Mania, and I do think Finn will probably cost him the match at Clash of the Castle and set up their match at SummerSlam. The final match is Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. I think this is the easiest one to predict. Cody Rhodes will win. AJ Styles is nearing retirement, and he's just trying to wrestle a lot of top guys that he hasn't had a great match with before he retires. And Cody just won the belt at WrestleMania. He's the new face of the company, and it just doesn't make sense to have him lose after his first defense. I do think this will be match of the night and be really, really great, but ultimately the result will never be in question. Those are my Backlash predictions. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe.